Hi guys, you're welcome to another episode of Mailbox. My name is Adesho. On this episode of Mailbox, we'll be addressing different mails from different people from all over the world. Our first mail today is from Temi. Temi is from Nigeria. Temi says, he promised me a role. He promised me a role if I spend the night with him. A man who has influence in the acting industry told me I could get a role if I spend the night with him. I'm angry and confused. Should I report him and risk my chances, or stay silent and try to find another way? I feel trapped. Temi, I don't think you should be trapped. So, and there's no reason to be angry and confused. There's no reason to also report the person or stay silent. I think it's the later option that I go for. Try to find another way. So in the course of life, there are different challenges and temptations that will come your way. Anything that will make you break the rule or do things that you will not be proud of, it will be ideal for you to stay away from it, because there's no conversation between light and darkness. Clearly, it's obvious that this person, what he wants is you sleeping with him just to get a role. So, and the journey of your life is still long. If you get a role now by sleeping with him, if you need another role with another person, they ask you to, so you begin to sleep your way along the ladder. You wouldn't like that. So I think you already know what to do, is to find another way in doing this. Of course, different temptations and different things will come to you. You must be able to discern and make a firm decision for yourself and for your life. Don't feel trapped. There are still options. Pray that God will help you to see other opportunities that would even be greater, in the line of your career. And I'm sure by the time you do that, you would really see beauty in whatever your career is, the journey of your career. That will take us to our next mail. The next mail is from Zara. Zara is from South Africa. Zara says, friend's fiancé says this before the wedding. My friend's fiancé told her he doesn't believe he can do with just one woman weeks before their wedding. She didn't argue. She just sent him a thumbs up emoji and blocked him. Now he's praying. How could she have dealt with this? Zara from South Africa. So Zara, your friend's fiancé said that to her, and now you're telling us. Now, I think there's a fundamental problem with that relationship, because, so there are reasons why it is called a relationship. It is a courtship. So there's a journey before making decision on marriage. Before you can decide as a woman to get married to somebody, there's some value system. Part of that value system is communication skills and what you say. You see, some words doesn't just make sense especially when you are talking to your partner. Your relationship should have grown before you guys would decide that you are getting married, though. So that all these kind of silly conversations will be out of what you guys are discussing. You can't pretty much be having a chat. Whether it's a joke or it's for real, you can't be chatting with your wife to be telling her that, you can't settle down for one woman. What does that mean? That, okay, look forward to competition, or you are in for it. It doesn't even make any sense. Then in addition, again, you as the partner, you guys are doing it as if you are making a day decision, this marriage, we should begin to take issues of marriage before we dive into it very serious. There are not decisions that you will dive in and dive out, and that's why we are recording a lot of divorce. How can you would now issues that you should address almost immediately. You give a thumbs up, meaning you agree to it, right, or whatever, and then you block your husband to be. So if you guys start blocking yourself now that you're about to get married in weeks, so what will even happen in the marriage in itself? So it's before you start the journey, I think you would advise you would tell your friend they have to really sit themselves down and talk sense into themselves. Don't forget that there's also a counseling unit before marriage. There are essence for all these units. There are reasons why you have to go under the tutelage or under the leadership of other people that are spiritual, emotionally stronger than you, to lead you or to tell you certain things or to open your eyes on certain things about marriage. Don't ever overlook those processes. Don't think that, oh, it's just, after all, just like some parents who say that they never did counseling or they never went under anybody's guide before they got married, and yeah, they are recording 35 years. Okay, yes, maybe it wasn't available then. Now that it's available, make good use of it. Get to see people that will talk to you, that will counsel you, that will guide you, that will pray for you. Anything can actually pop up on your journey to marriage. It could even be few days to marriage that bigger issues are coming up. When they come, how do you deal it? So this is leading you to the bigger picture of what is yet to come. So it is advisable that instead of you blocking, instead of you two acting childish, instead of your friend acting childish and blocking the husband to be, it's important that she calls him, speak to him, they address it, they discuss it. If it's a joke, she would know. If there are things you don't appreciate to be said, if it's for real, you will know. So that you will know that if you are going to be going on this journey or you'll be backing off. So Zara, I think you should be able to convey this message to your friend, and they also need prayers. Journey to wedding. Even in the wedding in itself, marriage is a continuous journey. Prayer doesn't stop. Any storm can blow at any point in time. It's important that you commit it into God's hand, and God will bless you in Jesus' name. That's going to lead us to our last mail of today. The last mail of today is from Lucas. Lucas is from Netherlands. She said she asked for babysitter's money after our first date. I'm 34 and just had my first real date since my divorce. Everything went well. Dinner, drinks. Okay, Lucas is a guy. Dinner, drinks, a nice goodbye kiss. But later, she asked if I could send her 30 euro to cover her babysitter. I already paid for the whole date and I wasn't told about this beforehand. I also paid someone to watch my own daughter that night. Is it normal or I'm overthinking? I think, Lucas, for the person you're with or you're about to start a relationship with, some people, there are some things that they don't know that is wrong. Like, take for example what she has done, because of course you guys just went on your first date. The essence of a first date is for you guys to know each other, speak and all that. I don't think it would be ideal for, if we are talking about paying for that date now, it will have been an issue. But her telling you to pay for her own babysitter, whoever is taking care of the child on the first date, I think is a bit way off it. However, because genuinely, if you really love this person, there's a way you speak or address this issue. You can speak to her, and depends on how it gets to you. If it's something that you can address almost immediately, you can even make a joke out of it and say, oh, really? Or better say, and if you know it's something that is not sounding well, you can also convey that to her. In fact, this particular thing that she did is to tell you on things to come. So because we must also understand people's pattern. So for the divorcee, because they've gone through a certain experience, they don't see preamble. Maybe she's not even seeing the preamble of getting to, maybe she needs to get to know the guy first, or she just thinks she can just start shooting the gun. So it's possible that she's also carried away. So you can speak to her and talk to her about it. That if this conversation is what is not sitting well, speak to her about it. Don't be quiet about it. Don't even overthink it. So Lucas, I hope I've been able to address your mail to a certain extent. be all on today's episode of Mailbox. Till next time, my name is Addition. God bless you.